Kad sam bila u Indiji, onda znate, neko je došao odavde i onda hoće da vam pokažu nešto što ima veze sa našom zemljom. I odveli su me pored Čenaja da vidim fabriku koja je jednostavno dugo radila sa našim IMT-om. Znaju o našoj zemlji dosta i ja sam otišla u jednu daleku državu, otišla sam u Madurai i da vidim tu fabriku koja se zove Tafe. A povezana je sa IMT-om. Ja verujem da će ta saradnja da se nastavi. Pogledajte šta su mi tamo rekli.
Došla sam u Madurai u fabriku Tafe. Prvi put sam čula za ovu fabriku negde 60. godina jer su rekli da se oni najbitniji delovi traktora IMT u Rakovici proizvode ovde. Došla sam da vidim tu fabriku jer saradnja sa tadašnjim Jugoslavijom i Indijom traje od 60. godina. I evo vidite doček, oni su me lepo dočekali, baš po svojim običajima. Hello, thank you very much for having me. Thank you, Dad. Thank you.
Welcome to Tafe, Madurai.
Thank you. Now.
Hearty welcome to you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Oh, some nice butter tops. Thank you very much. Pa ovakav doček nisam imala ni u jednoj fabrici, ni u Srbiji, ni u Jugoslaviji. Znate kako, niko nije prorok u svom selu. Treba da putujete, da prođete, da vidite i onda dobijete ovo divno cveće i ovakav divan doček. I know that we have been exporting tractors to India. It was 60s, right?
Yeah, 1962.
Yes. What is happening now?
Now I think there's more, we are exporting tractors to Serbia and the Balkans region.
Now it's opposite.
Yeah, I think so. And we also supply parts to them. That's more important, I guess.
Malika Srinivasan je žena koja je na svim listama moćnih i bogatih žena u svetu. Živi u Indiji, a nama u Srbiji je poznata po tome što je nekoliko puta dolazila u Srbiju da poseti i fabriku i da uvek obnavlja dobru saradnju sa našom zemljom. Tada Jugoslavija, a sada Srbija. How do you see my country and how do you see your products in my country?
I think the first time perhaps, I don't remember the dates, but the first time I perhaps visited your country was as a very young child coming in. And I think at that time we had already started, and my father, who started this business, had already done an agreement with IMT. There was a cooperation going between this company and IMT. But what struck me then, I think, were two things. One, that it was a beautiful country. I'm now carrying my impressions as a young girl, but the country was a beautiful country, and the people were very hospitable. Those are my first memories of your country. And later on, of course, as I came into the business, then began to understand a little bit more about the business relationship between IMT and Tafe. And of course, in those days, we had a very special relationship between Yugoslavia at that time and India, and Egypt was the third country in this partnership. So we had a very special partnership going. IMT and your country, Serbia, were more advanced at that point industrially and in terms of tractor manufacturing. And India was developing slowly but steadily and deeply its industrial base and the industrial supply chain. So even in the 80s, when I came into the business, we used to really look up to IMT because IMT was at that time, I think, making 40,000 tractors, if my memory serves me right, 40,000 tractors, and that was the kind of a dream thing for Indian companies to achieve, because the model that had been adopted for industrialization was very sort of inspiring to emulate. I think in the last 2 years, with the few years with the growth of India and the growth of our manufacturing here, we have today grown as Tafe to do almost 170,000 tractors. But what we really value is that relationship that we have continued to hold and continuing looking forward to also strengthen it even further.
My country is opening up now. We are looking, of course, for investors. The country has to go up. What would be your advice as a very, very successful businesswoman when somebody wants to invest in a country? What we have to take care about?
We have seen, and specifically with reference to manufacturing and agriculture, we do see the huge potential for making a change. So I think what we're really looking or requesting is to give us an environment where we can actually put together a business model that works for us and works for the country. So in the initial years, every investor is willing to invest and wait, because we believe in the potential of the country. But from a more long-term perspective, we need to get a model there that's going to be sustainable for us to stay there, invest, and build local infrastructure and local industry back. So I think that's what we are looking for. So sometimes maybe there is a difference in terms of the objectives that the government may be seeking to achieve. The government has its own objectives. And I think we have our own objectives in terms of being an investor. And if we give us a forum where we can discuss these very openly and come together to develop a model that is a win-win for both, I think that's sustainable.
Malika, thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much.
Hope to see you again. And whenever I see you, I always have a drive that there is no impossible things in life, you know. You have just to wish them, to know how to do them.
And stay positive. And stay positive, then nature also works along with you to achieve
Don't
achieve
change,
that.
okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much.